Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Yamgo unveils brand toolkit to simplify Hedera wallet creation and access to exclusive non-custodial staking and activity rewards. Cool. So, I don't know if you guys will remember, but I actually did do a video on Yamgo a little while back, and it was in regards to them making a deal with Hedera. I believe it was the HBAR Foundation, and they were basically funding Yamgo to accelerate the adoption of Hedera. So this is them basically putting that money into good use. What you're just seeing now is Yamgo doing what they are funded to do. So this is great. So as they say, this is for brands. It's a toolkit for brands who want to onboard customers onto the Hedera network for wallet creation, staking, rewards, etc., that kind of thing. So this is just making the adoption process just that much simpler. So what's that doing? Making it more accessible to the average person, right? Because this is the thing with crypto at the moment. Sometimes people want to maybe like put their crypto into cold storage, or they want to be able to transfer crypto from place to place. But for some people, it is quite confusing. If you're not that tech savvy, you might be a bit stuck and unsure of what to do. And that's why some people may just leave their funds on an exchange, for example. So this is the kind of stuff that makes it way more accessible to the average person to want to get involved. So this is really good to see. So let's get into the article and we can discuss this further. Yamgo launches a new onboarding API that makes it significantly easier for brands, virtual asset service providers, and developers to onboard customers onto Hedera and enable programmable incentives with enhanced security. Yamgo, a leading provider of brand solutions in the crypto space, has launched a new brand onboarding API. This tool is designed to simplify the Hedera onboarding process, making it easier for brands, developers, and virtual asset service providers (VASPs) to interact with the Hedera network and build new services. Many businesses are now looking at Web 3.0, exploring new horizons for growth and innovation with a view to developing new products and services. The utilization of cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens (NFTs), smart contracts, and consensus mechanisms offers promising avenues for generating new revenue streams and increasing existing revenue. These objectives, however, are often hindered by complex processes such as account creation, treasury management, staking, and token association. Further, the requirement for direct integration with the Hedera SDK introduces an additional layer of complexity. Given the current scarcity of developers experienced in these areas, organizations may find themselves dissuaded from venturing into the development of Web 3.0 products, thus inhibiting the exploration of potentially lucrative opportunities. The Yamgo onboarding API provides a comprehensive solution to the challenges that new entrants face when onboarding their products to Hedera. The API provides the tools and solutions to tackle the complexities of account creation, treasury management, staking, and token association, eliminating the need for direct integration with the Hedera SDK. This means developers can build faster, smarter, and more efficiently. The Yamgo API makes it easier for brands to deploy new products with Web 3.0 features on the Hedera network, or simply begin the R&D process without large time and resource investments. Quote, "Developing tools for the Hedera account creation can be a complex and time-consuming process. With the Yamgo API, we've transformed this challenge into a streamlined, efficient operation," unquote, said Ian Mullins, CEO at Yamgo. Quote, "Our API is more than just a tool for decentralized wallet creation. It is a comprehensive revenue solution that enables access to the Yamgo app and daily rewards for digital actions," unquote. Quote, "Security is another critical concern for businesses operating in the blockchain space. The increasing number of security breaches and hacking attempts in the crypto world has made it imperative for businesses to ensure the utmost security of their assets. The Yamgo API addresses this concern by enabling brands and institutions to onboard users without exposing their private keys. This ensures that the businesses and their customers maintain complete control and ownership of their assets, without the security compromises that can come with a hot wallet solution. With the Yamgo API, we've made it possible for brands to own their assets securely and confidently. enabling them to enjoy all of the benefits of Hedera, earn revenue from native staking, and create new revenue streams from additional products and services, unquote. Adrian Reeve, director of technology investment firm Blu-ray Capital, has expressed enthusiasm about the new product. Quote, Yamgo's innovative approach to simplifying Hedera wallet creation and its commitment to security and privacy is yet another example of the innovation that makes Yamgo such a great prospect, unquote, he said. Quote, with the launch of their new API, we're confident that Yamgo is poised to redefine the blockchain solutions landscape. It's not just about the potential for revenue generation, it's about the value they're providing to businesses in terms of efficiency, security, and control over their assets. We're excited to see what's next for Yamgo, unquote. A key benefit of the Yamgo API is its ability to bypass many of the security issues associated with hot wallets. The Yamgo API provides a safer alternative to conventional methods by enabling brands and institutions to onboard users without exposing their private keys. This is particularly significant in the light of the growing number of security vulnerabilities and hacking attempts in the crypto space. In addition to its security features, the Yamgo API also allows for the integration of multi-sig wallets and institutional wealth management without the development overhead of maintaining and updating a Hedera SDK. This means clients can take advantage of these advanced features without the associated time and cost burdens. The Yamgo onboarding API is currently available for select developers, VASPs, institutions, and brands looking to supercharge their development process, enhance crypto asset protection, and unlock new revenue streams. Okay, so I'll go about this little quick breakdown of Yamgo as well. Yamgo Limited, a trailblazing technology company based in the UK, is revolutionising the fintech landscape with its consumer-centric rewards and incentivision platform. With a rich history spanning nearly 2 decades, Yamgo has been the driving force between innovative technology solutions for many of the world's top brands, setting a world record for concurrent transactions on a blockchain and surpassing giants like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and PayPal in combined transactions per second, in brackets TPS. Okay, we'll leave it there because I don't want to go too deep into that because it looks like their about us is quite long, but you get the gist. Great stuff, man. Real great stuff. The more I was reading it, the more I was actually getting more interested and intrigued about it and realizing that this is actually a big deal, because this is the thing, right? When you got to think about this kind of stuff, and this is true for a lot of big corporations, they're still learning about what crypto is. They're still trying to understand the technology, right? And I told you this before, that there's a guy who's developing currently on Hedera, and he's speaking with big corporations like Coca-Cola, Apple, the NFL, like these types of big entities, right? And they're saying that they've heard of Hedera, like they're very aware of them. So when they're talking about crypto, Hedera is one of the names that they're hearing. So they're very aware of them and the technology. But for a lot of these companies, they don't understand how a lot of this works. You've got to understand they've been around for many years. This is brand new stuff to them. So the fact that you've got Yamgo here making something that's a lot easier for these corporations, it's now going to simplify the process for them, which is going to make them more intrigued to want to come to Hedera, right? And this is where Yamgo are doing their job, because this will accelerate adoption. Because if you think about it from a corporation standpoint, right, you've already heard about Hedera, you've heard good things about them. You've now been thinking, okay, well, we want to go somewhere where it's like nice and easy, not too technical for us to be able to do like onboarding. If we wanted to release, like NFTs, for example, if we wanted to develop some kind of app or something like that over the Hedera network, now you've got an easy onboarding process. So they'll think, well, yeah, let's go to Hedera. Like, it's a big company. We've heard a lot of good things about it. We've heard the technology is superior. It's carbon neutral. And it's also got this great API now that makes it so much simpler to actually onboard the customers as well. So everything about it sounds like a win, right? So this is the kind of thing that's going to be great in terms of corporations wanting to choose Hedera, right? And you just heard what the guy was saying from I think it was Blu-ray Capital, if I remember rightly, saying about Yamgo. He was, singing their praises too. I've heard good things about Yamgo from what I've read. I really have. So again, it shows you that Yamgo are clearly good at what they do, and this is again helping Hedera with the adoption. So I think this is only good things to me, in my opinion. So really good to see, and hopefully at some point we'll see some big corporation using this kind of thing. I'll definitely be excited to see that. So yeah, watch this space. But overall, this is really good to see. Again, it's expanding the adoption, which is what Yamgo have been funded to do. So they're doing the job, and it sounds like they're doing it good to me. But what do you guys think? This new Yamgo onboarding API. Do you think this is a good thing for Hedera? Do you think this is going to be something that helps innovation in regards to corporations now going on board, which ultimately will obviously be good for HBAR price? Or do you not really think this is that big a deal? Do you think it's just something that's not really going to get used and not really taken up and doesn't really add any value to Hedera and HBAR in the long term overall? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.